Hey, it's Steve with Raybuck Auto Body Parts. We are at the Bonneville Salt Flats. We were supposed to be here watching races today, so was everyone else, except it rained the last 2 nights. So we're going to show you what it looks like. As you can see, these trucks are coming in. They cleared everything out yesterday. It rained Friday night a lot, rained through the night into Saturday morning, and then it rained, huge rain again Saturday. Watch this truck going in. This is the end of the road where you would normally, or the end of the paved road where the salt starts. And there's about, it looks like about 6 inches of water out there right now. We were out there the other day walking around like a couple miles out. There's the end of the road, the paved road, where you drive onto the salt here. Not sure what this guy's doing. He thinks he's going in there. Apparently he doesn't care. Oh my goodness. That just seems like a terrible idea. I don't know if you can see way out in the distance out there, that truck and trailer coming off. That's like the second or third one we've seen. It's just unbelievable. And the section where spectators park up in the beginning was even worse than this because it wasn't groomed. There are guys in Jeeps and trucks trying to pull everyone out of it. Everyone just sunk in. All the campers, motorhomes, everything just sunk in. This is pretty unbelievable. It's very saddening, to say the least. And we didn't even bring a car. Just unreal. It's literally a lake. Yeah, the guy in the truck next to us said there's about 6 inches of water out there. They just came out. Unreal. Well, we thought we were going to be able to have some clips of some races, the pits and other stuff. Obviously that's not happening this year. We'll try to splice in some of the footage that we got from the first day when we went through walked through tech and through the pits, and maybe some of the Nugget car show, and that's going to wrap it up for us this year. Hopefully some of these guys get a run later this week. Thanks for watching. So this is what it looked like on Friday when we got there. This is right after we just got off the paved road and onto the salt. See that blue line off to the left? You follow that out, probably a good, I'd say, mile and a half at least. Could even be a little bit longer. It's hard to tell or hard to gauge when you get on the salt. But yeah, you drive all the way out, and then you'll see up in the not so distance is the pits and the parking area. So again, this is where you go out to park, and spectator parking's out here. You can see off to your right there's some of the cars. You'll see the VP Racing Fuel truck, and then you'll see tech coming up here in a little bit. The SCTA trailers are up here. Yeah, here we go. We're into the parking, the spectator parking. So we're right here on the end. We're going to park on the end. You come around, and all of a sudden, boom, there you go. You start seeing some of the cars. There's one getting pulled right in front of us. This is what it was like all around. There were cars getting pulled, cars driving around, cars all over the salt. There's people riding bikes, riding motorcycles, scooters. We were just super pumped. Thought we were going to see some good races. And yeah, so here are some of the cars we saw when we first came in. This was early in the ride out there before we even got to the flats. And here's out on the flats, just a couple pictures. Good thing we got at least a couple pictures of some of these cars. There's tech, a couple people going through. Again, more cars that we saw out there. Some of these cars we did see driving around. It was cool. A lot of these old coupes and street rods and stuff were just driving around out there, having fun, getting ready to race the next day, or at least make some runs the next day. A lot of these cars you've probably seen in magazines or on different TV shows. It was just so cool and kind of surreal seeing them in person. And just seeing the salt. Like I said, it kind of looks like snow almost, but it's not. It's salt. it just, again, it's hard to describe with words, and even in the video or pictures, it's not the same as actually walking out on it and feeling it under your feet and seeing the cars driving around. It was just super cool. So here's what it looked like before the rain on Friday. Here's what it looked like after the rain on Sunday morning. Here's before the rain on Friday again. We were driving out, and after the rain, people coming off. So and that's one of the trucks that we saw coming out. That is all salt. It's not mud. It's not anything else. It's salt. There's a first series Chevy pickup sitting on a trailer out there with a bunch of campers around it. It was just a mess. So all this water you're seeing on both sides, you could see tire tracks in that. That's where like that truck and those campers were parked when we came in on Friday. You could see off to the right, there's still a number of vehicles that are out there. They just weren't able to move or didn't want to risk trying to move and get stuck coming out of there. You could see the water in that motorhome right off to the right there. It was just crazy. People trying to get pulled out of there, get their vehicles out of there. Off to the left there's the SCTA trailers. They got pulled off the salt and set up shop right there at the beginning of that road. Now, keep in mind, this road, this is the paved road. When you get off the highway, you go by a gas station, and this road is 3 miles long. The paved road, just to get back to the end of it, where the salt begins. Oh, up here on the left, you can see one of these cars getting pulled out. One of these little racers, the little curved fender racers. Yeah. Watch him pull out here in a second.
Little race car.
Again, that was all salt coming off. There's no mud or anything around here. This is all salt. I just still am in amazement at it's just the salt, because I'm East Coast. I'm used to dealing with mud and dirt. I've never seen anything like this. I didn't realize that everything out there was literally just salt. What you're seeing here, again, was just a big flat area. There were people driving around. You could see some tire tracks. Now it looks like a little bit of a lake. So off to the left, off to the right, this was all campers. There you can see a car that was stuck there. There were tents. There was all kinds of stuff. We are quickly getting to the end here, though. This is where we parked. Right up here off to the left, again, this was where cars were just riding around, and now you're looking at a few miles of water. So as soon as we turn here, we're going to come up to the end of the road. This is where we parked. This is where the video started originally, at the very end of the paved road and at the edge of the salt. So thanks for watching. Hopefully we get a better video next year when the races are hopefully back on. Thanks for watching.